Hi, I'm Naomi.
I'm Katie.
And welcome to Latis TV Game News, bringing all the gaming news straight from South Korea. It looks like Korean mobile developers are doing rather well in the US mobile market. South Korean developers made up 7 of the top 50 companies listed in the recent US Mobile Game Index. It should be no surprise to anyone on the planet that PUBG Corp made the list thanks to Battlegrounds Mobile, but Netmarble also landed on the list thanks to the recent popularity of its new MMO, Iron Throne. Whether either of these games will be able to beat out Come To Us's Summoner's War Sky Arena is another story. The turn-based strategy MMO has been a Google Play charts mainstay since it started global service in June 2014, and it's still going strong. Other Korean-developed titles of popular global IPs like Harry Potter, Hogwarts Mystery, and Marvel All-Star Battle also hit the top 50 in terms of app market sales.
Flaro Games has announced that its mobile title Yuna's Closet has started incorporating the Ethereum-based Pixie coin, making it the first commercialized South Korean game to adopt cryptocurrency. Users can earn Pixie coin by playing and through special events and content. One of the main Pixie coin-related features is Designer, in which players can design their own clothes and sell them at different in-game stores. The currency has worth both in-game and out, as it is recorded within the Ethereum blockchain. Flaro is hoping to use Yuna's Closet as a testing ground before potentially incorporating crypto into their other titles in the future, such as Abyssrium, Goddess Kiss, and Every Town.
Smilegate's upcoming PC MMORPG Lost Ark has entered its final closed beta test before release. The first phase of the test started running on the 23rd and will finish tomorrow on the 30th, and the second phase will start on the 31st of June until the 3rd of July. The test hopes to fine-tune mechanics and user experience with the 3 new classes that have been added: Hawkeye, Soulmaster, and Bard. Smilegate rep Ji-won Gil stated that the CBT was crafted after careful consideration of previous beta feedback and asked for user input and suggestions in the final test to give Lost Ark its final coat of polish before it hits the market. Lost Ark is projected for release later this year.
After a surprisingly long will they, won't they, it looks like PUBG Corp has bit the bullet in taking legal action against their former partners Epic Games for copyright violations. PUBG Corp has asked courts to officially determine whether Epic's Fortnite has copied PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Whilst PUBG has already publicly called Epic out, a rep for the Korean developers officially announced last week that they filed an injunction against Epic back in January, citing similarities between core gameplay elements like the max players per game and UI designs like crosshairs and minimaps. This is by no means PUBG Corp's first copyright infringement rodeo. They filed a similar lawsuit against Chinese developers NetEase for allegedly mimicking PUBG with Knives Out and Rules of Survival. Whether PUBG Corp owns all aspects of the Battle Royale IP remains to be decided, but there is speculation that the lawsuit may affect Fortnite's upcoming PC bang rollout. We'll be sure to keep you updated on any developments in the case.
Last week saw Funcell123 announce that it had opened its official pre-registration period for its upcoming mobile MMORPG, D.I.A Do It Awesome. D.I.A.M allows the player to choose from warriors, hunters, wizards, and priests to fight monarchs in some very intense-looking fiery pits. There's a bunch of both in and out-of-game bonuses for those who pre-register before its launch. Pre-registered players will receive special tickets and a heap of gold coins, as well as entrance in a weekly raffle to win a real-life plate of roast chicken, courtesy of BHC. There's also some bonus content available for joining the official cafe and sharing cinematic videos. Players can pre-register up until the game launches later this year.
And some interesting news to round out our bulletins this week. Netmarble began its unique Oki Talkey program last week as part of its game communications training. It saw a group of parents discuss games and social issues and explore the meaning of games in their children's peer groups. The open lecture is designed to help parents and teachers learn about the values and pitfalls of gaming in Korean society, like the dangers of addiction balanced with the possibilities of pro-gaming careers. Lee Na-young, the president of the Netmarble Culture Foundation, said, "With this game, the communication training program, we will be able to introduce the right knowledge and information about the games to reduce the gap between parents and children and establish the right game culture at their homes." The second edition of the series will discuss games and work and will be held on June 21st.
It's been a busy week in the Korean contenders scene with a whole lot of comings and goings, primarily sparked by a huge announcement coming from Japan. Detonator Gaming announced they were disbanding their Overwatch division last week, just a few weeks after becoming Contender-specific champions. The official message stated that despite winning the Season 1 title, the Tier 2 scene was too unpredictable and ultimately just unsustainable for the org to continue running in, and would be henceforth letting go of its Korean roster. But at least there's some good news for some of Detonator's former players and staff. Their coach, Sungwoo, was signed to Meta Athena, whilst former off-support Apache was signed to their sister team, Meta Bellum. Off-tank Sleepy Bear was picked up alongside Runaway's recently dropped support Amy to join the newly expanded O2 Ardeon roster for Contender Season 2. The rest of the Detonator roster are currently free agents, so keep an eye out for the inevitable signing announcements in the coming weeks. And O2 and the Meta family aren't the only Contenders teams expanding. Runaway also announced a new signing in the form of flex player Solmin Soo. They also put up an advertisement on Invan looking for a coach to move into their team house for the upcoming season. And last but not least, a little bit of speculation to close with. Flex DPS player Rascal returned to Korea recently and was seen hanging out with the players from Seven amidst rumours that he is set to join their ranks. Rascal was controversially released from Overwatch League team Dallas Fuel outside of the signing window last stage, and while he has apparently received offers for Season 2 from League teams, there are also rumours that he is looking to bide his time by playing in Contenders. Of course, take this with a pinch of salt. Element Mystic Sparkle and X6's Baby and Ria were also present, so it wasn't quite an inauguration ceremony. Not yet, anyway. And from us here at Latis TV, we have a ton of content up in the pipeline for you, so be sure to keep up to date by following us on Twitter and Instagram, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Maybe the link is here, I'm not sure. That's all for this week. Bye!
Bye bye!